All right, we got another highly recommended one today. It is Tom MacDonald's In God We Trust. I like the opening scene here. It's pretty cool. Looks like we're going to have Tom, Nova, and some other people I don't know. Neither of them look like Brennan Hart, which is, I think, like the only other one I've seen him with. Yeah, it says Adam Calhoun and Struggle Jennings. So this one's been recommended quite a bit, so let's see. Check it out.
They separate us from our neighbors and they call it social distancing. It's actually a bigger plan, it's called social conditioning. They took away our privacy, there's always someone listening. The elections planning riots for the citizens. The government has always lied, it's history repeating. But the problem is the schools dumb you down so you believe them. If you try to speak the truth inside a tweet, then they delete it. Whole administration Satanists who claim they praise in Jesus. Every year there's a new name for enemies that we're facing. It's Al-Qaeda, then ISIS, and now American Patriots. Who would have thought those who love the country the most would be hated on by folks who call America home? Both political parties are equally just as evil. They've been working for themselves, don't give a damn about the people. Black, white, yellow, brown, humanity needs you. Cause united we stand, divided they will defeat you. The man...
Woo, what an opening, man. What a opening. I'm not even going to listen to the chorus. I want to see how old this is, though. Yeah, that makes sense. 4 years ago, so 2022, 2023 time frame, man. That was the height of Biden-era censorship, COVID lockdowns, and forcing businesses, small businesses to close while all the big businesses were deemed necessary, BLM riots and everything else. So it was a very crazy time and a America that I never thought I'd see in my lifetime, and something we definitely don't want to go back to. I would take anything over how the country was ran during that admin. I think I said in a comment the other day, I would vote Green Party over what we got for those 4 years. So it's true. First initial vibes, cool, man. Kind of got a little bit of a country-ish vibe to it, which I like. I haven't heard the chorus yet. His opening verse was just fire, though. Talked about, I mean, a ton of stuff that I've talked about in videos. It's really cool to hear somebody vocalizing that, especially at that time. How many views does this have? 25 million. I wonder, you guys can tell me in the comments, you longtime hogs and stuff can tell me if this video ran into issues back then, because just off what I heard him say already is the kind of stuff that would get your profile deleted back then. So, I mean, I noticed, I think he censored the word elections. I mean, that's how silly it was, guys. Like, it just blows my mind that so many people just already have forgot about that time period and the absolute lunacy that we lived under. You couldn't even make a tweet questioning the administration, or they would delete your tweet, delete your account. You'd have FBI agents knocking on your doors. I mean, it was the closest to like a tyrannical fascist dictatorship that I ever have seen us live under. Which is why I push back so much when people criticize this administration, not because I think this administration is flawless, but because either they're overseas and they don't understand the difference, or they have just bought so much into the propaganda that they were just blind for 4 years to what was happening to their fellow citizens, the business owners, the everything in their country. I mean, it was like, I hope the history books reflect it accurately, because it was insane, man. Anyway.
Problem is the schools dumb you down so you believe them. If you try to speak the truth inside a tweet, then they delete it. Whole administration Satanists who claim they praise in Jesus. Every year there's a new name for enemies that we're facing. It's Al-Qaeda, then ISIS, and now American Patriots. Who would have thought those who love the country the most would be hated on by folks who call America home? Both political parties are equally just as evil. They've been working for themselves, don't give a damn about the people. Black, white, yellow, brown, humanity needs you. Cause united we stand, divided they will defeat you. The man on the news says the problem is me. I'm just a small town boy with big American dreams. The world's going crazy and they lying to us. Don't know who to believe, so in God we trust.
Y'all missing what was written in them pages. That was history they wrote, now you wanna change it. You racist, you hate this. Why you want us all to be locked up in cages? I can't stand the left, everything they say's depressing. Ship them to the Middle East, they can learn oppression. Believe me, I mean this quite literal. I love liberty, but I liberals. Wear a mask, stay home, complain and moan. Talk about privilege on your phone in your Range Rover, Starbucks, mango, foo-foo, whatever. The cloth I'm cut from can handle any weather. You just paper in the rain, we ain't the same. Stand for the flag, only kneel when I pray. I just pray we go back to the old days, land of the free, home of the brave.
The man on the news says the problem is me. I'm just a small town boy with big American dreams. The world's going crazy and they lying to us. Don't know who to believe, so in God we trust.
Yeah. I see through all the illusions, refuse to hear rumors or accept that we're losing. Easy to get caught up, consumed by the consumer. Truth is so diluted, people starve off the confusion. Comfort is the killer, your dreams execution. Cool with persecution if I make a contribution. Home of the brave look like a mental institution, and there will be revolution if we can't find resolution. And a threat is a promise, stand up, pay homage. They tell lies, I'm being honest, test of time is upon us. I know that God got us, so I'm fighting in his honor. Hear the cries of the crusaders as we're strapping up our armor. Either sail the higher ground or drown in they drama. If I die for what I love, then my death will be nirvana. We fighting for our freedom, don't believe what they've been feeding. Be the change you wanna see, the warrior that we're needing.
The man on the news says the problem is me. I'm just a small town boy with big American dreams. The world's going crazy and they lying to us. Don't know who to believe, so in God we trust. We don't trust the news, the government, or pharma. We just want freedom, that you have that to offer. We don't want the lies, the politics, or the drama. We just want the life that was promised by our fathers. We don't trust the news, the government, or pharma. We just want freedom, that you have that to offer. We don't want the lies, the politics, or the drama. We just want the life that was promised by our fathers. The man on the news says the problem is me. I'm just a small town boy with big American dreams. The world's going crazy and they lying to us. Don't know who to believe, so in God we trust.
Woo! I like that, man. That was awesome. I kind of got mesmerized for a little bit. That happens to me with songs Nova's singing, and I don't know what it is about her voice. I just enjoy her voice so much. There's just a certain inflection she has that I find just really pretty to listen to. And the verses were awesome, man. I mean, I'm glad that this song exists, because like I was saying earlier, you know, who knows how history will represent that time period just a couple years ago. Who knows? So many seem to live in denial that anything happened. It blows my mind. You know, when I had all my social media shut down. I had all my bank accounts shut down. I wasn't able to get food in my city. Like, and then you want to tell me about oppression in the current admin? Like, come on. Hey, I can make videos again now. I can have a voice online now. I can have a voice in my streets now. I don't have the president telling me I'm a domestic terrorist because I want to uphold the laws of this country. I can go and get food at a restaurant now. Like, I don't know. I don't know how you get to that level of mental gymnastics where that stuff is okay to you. But I mean, if Trump was doing the same thing right now, I would be bashing the living hell out of him if he was doing it to anyone. I don't care. Everyone thinks Trump is racist. Okay, cool. Let's say he is. If he stopped allowing Mexicans to eat food unless they showed their citizenship, I would have a problem with that. If he stopped letting Mexicans have any kind of voice in politics, protest, posting on social media, would get their accounts shut down unless they proved they were a citizen, I would have a problem with that. And even that, like, if they're not citizens, they haven't even been necessarily granted those rights. So even as people who aren't afforded those rights, I would still want to see have those rights, because I think free speech, right to pursue happiness, things like that are God-given, are inherent, are self-evident rights. And yet the previous admin in this country willfully took those away from people. And nobody seems to give a shit, you know? Don't think about it. Don't worry about it. Oh, yeah, your Facebook post got taken down. Boo-hoo. I've had those comments. It's like, you don't understand. Okay. You don't understand how many business owners I personally know that went from rich to bankrupt during that period because of they weren't able to do their marketing. They had their bank account shut down. They weren't able to communicate with their customers, all sorts of other stuff. I mean, it's just disgusting. Obviously not on par as far as the level of atrocity, but it's the same kind of mind illness that causes people to like cost denial and stuff like that. Obviously, that incident occurred. Multiple military forces, multiple places, inspected these areas, found the piles of bodies. We knew about the chambers. We knew about all this stuff. You want to argue about total numbers or whatever, fine. But like the incident happened. And so denying that is just like denying any reasonable version of reality. Just like denying that basically anyone with the government can do no wrong viewpoints, or doesn't even mean they're right wing. Republican. I was a registered Democrat at the time. 100% true. I was a registered Democrat at the time. And a lot of the people whose businesses I know were ruined were libertarians or Democrats or Republican, everything. Like political party didn't matter. It was, are you going to bend the knee to the establishment? Are you going to close your business because we tell you to? Are we going to get the shot because we tell you to? Are you going to complain about it on social media, or do we have to take away your voice? I don't know, man. It's just crazy to have lived through something like that 2 years ago and have so many people like not even recognize that it was a thing or it existed. I don't know. Maybe, like I said, the people in Europe might have had a different experience. I don't know. But the people in America, you might not have had any problems if you were okay just swallowing everything the government gave you. But you don't look back in retrospect and think that was a little weird? You know? Why did we need to have businesses shut down for that long? Why did we have mask requirements in places for that long? Why were cities allowed to, and states allowed to adopt vaccine passport systems where people had to show medical paperwork just to enter into places? And we're not talking about like compromised immune system places or something like that. We're talking about the grocery store, the restaurant, things like that. Why did we have to constantly play musical chair while my mother was dying in the hospital because we could only have one person at a time due to federal COVID restrictions? Really makes sense, especially when she was a nurse and a paramedic and my dad was a paramedic and all of their friends and people to come and visit were paramedics that were required to get every single shot of the vax. But yet 2 of them coming in there are somehow now like a federal crime. To see their dying friend, see their dying mother, grandma, whatever. My son never got to see his grandma before she passed. Hospital wouldn't allow any young visitors part of COVID restrictions. No one under, I think it was like the age of 13 or something. We had to do a video call. But, you know, Trump's the fascist. Give me a fucking break, man. Anyway. Have a great day, guys. I didn't expect that one to piss me off, but the more I think about that time period, the more pissed off I get. I'm sorry. It was such a ridiculous period of time. And the fact that we're not even like 2 years out from it and people just deny that anything wrong happened during that period is just insane to me. So have a great day. Keep praying. Let's get back to work. I'll see you in the next one.